Hello, ladies and gentlemen, bros. Welcome back to episode 20 on the Blue LP. That's right, we are 20 episodes in, and if you can't tell from the thumbnail, today is a special episode, as we have recently hit 100 subscribers, which I am extremely happy with, by the way. Everybody says that, like, the first 100 is, like, the hardest one to get, and we made it. I'm super happy with that in less than a year. So we're going to do something a little special that we're going to do for every landmark, every 100 subscribers. We're not going to make it a huge deal, but we're going to build something. So let's get started. We are going to need a whole bunch of concrete for this. So I have my little pit here, and I just build up with the concrete powder and then go all the way down after I put some water over all of it, and then I mine this all down. Pretty simple, pretty easy, it shouldn't take too long. I do want to say though, I don't know if anybody will notice, but I am a little under the weather for the recording of this, so if I sound a little different, that is why. But it genuinely blows my mind that, like, people actually want to watch the videos that I make. Like, genuinely, I don't understand it. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like disbelief and self-doubt all at the same time. Like, I'm not quite sure what to think about it. I'm, like, super appreciative of it and, like, grateful for every bit of it, but, like, I can't believe it. I know that I'm not trying to sound like this person that has tons of subscribers, by the way, but, like, from where I was at, like, less than a year ago with 0 subscribers pretty much, and to now with like 100, and like the struggles, so many struggles to get here, but we will be talking about a lot of that later. Let's get to building this thing. Now, you may be able to tell what I'm making here. It's becoming a little bit obvious, and to be honest, I thought this was going to look a bit cooler, but it turns out, I'll just go ahead and share what I'm making. This is going to be a giant YouTube logo, which I thought, yeah, I'll try to make this look a bit more detailed, but it turns out, I don't know if you've recognized it, but the YouTube logo is literally red background with the white triangle in the middle. It is seriously nothing that special. So it was kind of hard to make this, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to make it look like it's something cool, but it's really not that cool. The YouTube logo is literally just a white triangle. It's nothing special at all. but it's going well so far. Oh boy, I have found another reason why I don't like the bundle. I was going to use it for the Tower of Awesome People bag, which I still might, but I found out something. Signs, they stack to 16, which means they take up a different percentage of the bundle. So let's say you put in 4 signs in there, that's 25% of the bundle. The bundle's supposed to hold 64 things, but because signs stack differently, it doesn't work. Ugh! I thought I was being smart, but I can't put in as many signs, which is annoying. But yeah, we now have a bundle for the Tower of the Awesome People, which is kind of cool and a little bit more convenient, but annoying because bundles are stupid, and to be honest, I think they're useless. Here is our thing that we are going to be making right here. Just a giant YouTube logo right here, but we're going to be doing something with it, okay? Something for you guys. It feels like this cartoony area is starting to feel like an appreciation area for you guys at the moment. We have the Tower of the Awesome People, and we're gonna have this. But to show you what we're doing with this, right here, I have 48 diamonds. But that is not gonna be enough for what I have planned to do. We are gonna put 100 diamonds in mostly block form on this right here. But we only have 48 to our name, so now it's time to go mining so we can recognize you 100. Into the mines we go. Now we are going to do something that I haven't really ever done. Okay, so by the way, if you are new to this channel in the Let's Play series, just know that this is like not a normal thing that I do in my Let's Play episodes, which is I'm going to be talking a lot, and there's just going to be this clip in the background of me mining and hopefully finding some diamonds, hopefully, And I did a lot more mining than I actually needed to because I was sick and mining felt relaxing. But we're going to be talking about I'm going to try to be inspiring or something. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just like this expert YouTuber, but I want to give advice and give a bit of a story as to how I started this YouTube channel, all the things I've went through, all the hoops, the Twitch channel, the hoops I've jumped through on that, and just everything. And I figured the best way to tell all of this is the history of me making content. Now, it all started when my mommy and daddy loved each other very, very much. Oh, wait, okay. I might skip past a few parts. Okay, so the first thing I did content creation-wise, and I'm curious if anybody knows about this, I had a TikTok account. Only thing I posted on, it was back in 2022. It was called BluesMC417. It was my first content ever, and here's something funny. I didn't use my real voice in it whatsoever. Yeah, the guy with like 60 videos with his voice used a robot voiceover thing. It was like a text-to-voice thing because I was nervous and like it was just a lot. I didn't want to use my voice yet. I didn't have that confidence. But it was made with Xbox clips and CapCut. I do not use CapCut today because it's not very good for longer stuff. But yeah, that was the beginning of me making content, and it wasn't amazing. Here's a quick screenshot right here that hopefully I edit in later of what the world looked like. I don't know if anybody will recognize it. I think I had about maybe 500 followers, which for TikTok really isn't that much. But I was happy with it. But eventually, I ended up getting burnt out because I wanted to use my real voice. I just didn't know how. I didn't know the best way to do it. I thought I'd sound garbage, you know? I didn't have that confidence yet. But that craving to make videos and Minecraft content was still there. One of the other things I didn't like about the TikTok was I couldn't make longer stuff that would do very well on TikTok. I wanted to make YouTube videos. So I had this idea. This is a common thing that people do, but like, I want to brag. This was a genuine idea that I thought of myself. I was going to use Twitch, stream on Twitch, and then I'd get my live voice as I'm talking, and then I'd be able to download the VOD, and then go into the editor, and then post it on YouTube. It'd be perfect. And that was going to be the first time I was going to use my voice on my garbage headset. Back in 2022, believe it or not, 2022. But it didn't happen. Because I was still living with my parents, and, you know, a lot of you have probably gotten this before. My mom said no. So that didn't happen, but that is when my Twitch account got created. I was actually very surprised when I looked. But yeah, 2022. Now let's go to Christmas Day of 2022. This is when I got this Chromebook right here. This is also the birth of this YouTube channel, AdventuresWithBlue. And the first couple of videos are just the reposts of my TikTok vids. That's right, you can still find those vids from the TikTok. Go to my videos on the account and click on oldest filter, and you will see all of those, not all of them, episodes 1 through 7. I believe there was more, but I didn't get to posting them. This is also the beginning of me making Hive content YouTube shorts, which is a kind of a big deal, kind of. It was something that taught me something very, very later on. One of them actually did really good. I believe we got 15,000 views, which is crazy. Like, absolutely wild. But yeah, I was still just using Xbox clips and CapCut, so it wasn't that amazing. But then, 2023, January through August, no content whatsoever. I made nothing, took a huge break, but I guess you could say technically I made something, because that's April or May was the first time that I ever did theater. I kind of had this dream of like doing acting or something someday when I grow up, and I thought, you know, the first reasonable step to starting something like that is to do theater. So I did it, and at first I didn't like it, but then I ended up falling in love with it. And that theater was huge for this YouTube channel because it gave me so much more confidence in my voice and everything. It just gave me so much confidence I needed to just do anything content-wise. Now we roll over to July of 2023, halfway through the year. Crazy things were happening in my family. My mom and dad ended up splitting up. Now, I know that sounds like an awful and traumatic thing, but it really wasn't. Everybody was so much happier because of it. I'm not going into any crazy details about it, but one important detail that you guys need to know is that now my siblings were going to my mom's for half the week and then coming back to my dad's for half the week. I was staying with my father because I had a job and I was already almost 18. There's no point in going back and forth. It'd just be a big hassle. But that meant for half the week, I could make YouTube videos or stream or something. That was huge for me. I could do these things without, like, voices in the background or someone impeding on what I'm doing, you know. It was huge. It was huge. It was like a good situation that came out of maybe a little bit of a bad situation. And that takes us to August of 2023, solo survival streaming series. Here is a picture of the world. If anybody remembers that, I don't think I had many people watching that series live anyways. No, I pretended like people were watching. By the way, this was the beginning of me doing this thing. If you come to my streams, you'll know. If nobody's in the stream, I'm still talking like people are in the stream. Because I know that if I'm going to want anybody to stick around, if they randomly pop in, I'm going to want to seem entertaining. So it's just a lot of me talking to myself. But I still enjoyed it. I don't know if anybody was there back then to remember that, but I have that screenshot to show you what it looked like back then, if it jogs any memories. But that did not last too long at all. I believe I made 2 hype videos at that point. There was a couple videos made, but nothing extreme. I think that might have been 2 more YouTube shorts. I'm not too sure. But then we can skip to October 14th. That really shows how long that survival streaming series lasted. But we have the Blue Craft server. And no, I'm not talking about the realm that we've seen videos of already. I'm talking about another streaming series. No videos whatsoever. Just live streaming with a friend of mine. And we called it a server. It really wasn't. It was just me and my friend, to be honest. But that lasted quite a while. A couple months. And actually, I was really happy with that world, by the way. Here's a quick little screenshot on the screen right now of what it looked like. I'm still super proud of what I made, and sometimes I wish I would have kept it going or something. But for the, YouTube, I wanted to be able to start fresh, and not start a series right in the middle of already having a bunch of things already done. Now we go to 2023, and something crazy happened. I had a good job, and it's just the right opportunities happened. The perfect opportunities happened, and I was able to move out of my dad's house, which was huge. That meant that I could record or do whatever, and it's like I wouldn't have anybody interrupt it at all. It was just me at my house, the one that I still live in today. I mean, I could do whatever I wanted to video-wise. It was perfect. And that moves us to January, where I started the Blue LP version 1. That's right, the LP that you're watching right now is not the first one. I was going to make the Let's Play using just Xbox clips, no streaming, but back then, for some reason, I don't know how long it lasted, there was a bug with using Xbox clips and downloading them and putting them into your editor. It made the clips all messed up and corrupted and stuff, so you couldn't really use Xbox clips at all, which meant I recorded an entire episode on Xbox clips just to put it into my editor, and it doesn't work. Total waste of my time. I was so mad. I ended up taking a break. That's why it took me all the way until February 10th, where I made a vid, with a longer vid, not a YouTube short. And it was a Treasure Wars back then, because Treasure Wars is now Bed Wars. But it was a Bed Wars video, and in the beginning of that video, I said, this is a test video. I'm trying out some things. I got some big plans. And those big plans were the Let's Play. But the Bed Wars video, the editing and everything, went very, very smoothly. Worked out great. So I decided that we have something here. And by the way, the editor I used on it was not CapCut. It was actually Power Director. Don't recommend it for making YouTube videos, by the way. You'll also notice, if you watch those first couple of videos, there's a watermark in the bottom right of the video, I think. that says Power Director. Yeah, I didn't buy the premium version. And that was super annoying. So yeah, I don't recommend Power Director. It was very, very slow and very, very annoying. And now we go to a very important time. February 18th of 2024. Now, this is my child right here, is the Let's Play. And it didn't start off very well, quality-wise. But that does give me something. I want to tell you guys, if you want to try something, try to make something, or there's something you aspire to do, don't wait and think about it. If I waited and thought, oh man, I don't have the right equipment to do this, I'm just going to wait until I know how to do this a bit better. If I were to do that and stall on starting the Let's Play, we would not be where we're at right now. We would not know as much that we do right now. But those first 4 Let's Play episodes all used my live streaming voice from back then, which meant it was used with audio from my gaming headset, my Bluetooth gaming headset. If you remember, it was very, very, very garbage quality. It was no good. It was awful. So yeah, that was the first 4 videos. And then we get to April, another big time in my life. If you were here for a very, very long time, if you were from when I had like maybe less than 20 subscribers, you will know that in April, I took a month-long break. I was graduating high school, I started full-time at my job so I could pay the bills, and it was my last time doing theater. All of that, all at once. I needed to take a break because I ended up getting like maybe an hour of free time every day, so I kind of had to stop doing the YouTube stuff, which really, really sucked. Really sucked because I just had like 2 really good videos that got over 200 views. And I had to take a break, unfortunately. But then we go to May, and this is the beginning of my streak that I'm very, very proud of. I have posted every Monday at 5 p.m. for quite a while, and then I started posting at 4 p.m. recently, but those haven't been doing very good. Just a little bit of insight there. But every Monday for, I think it's 27 weeks? 27 videos? I'm hoping to hit a year mark, but that might change in December. But that was the beginning of the streak, posting every single Monday. And then episode 5 of the Let's Play, the first voiced-over video ever. Which is crazy. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I had that breakthrough. But it wasn't a very good voiceover. It was using my Chromebook right here, the mic that's inside of it. So the audio quality was still not very good. This was also a very game-changing part of my channel, because this was when I got the premium version of KineMaster, the thing that I'm using to edit my videos today. I decided to get the premium version, which is like $40 per year. It was worth it. I cared enough about the whole YouTube thing that I wanted to invest a bit more money into it. So I got the premium version, and then editing's never been smoother. But the voiceover with the Chromebook, it only lasted 3 episodes, episodes 5 through 7. Then in June, I had to make a very, very hard decision. This is some advice for anyone that wants to do YouTube. If you want to get, people staying on the channel and you want to keep subscribers, you don't want to really see yourself lose subscribers that often, stick to one niche. That's not what I did in the beginning of my channel. As you know, I mentioned Hive videos and Treasure Wars videos and stuff. Those videos don't really go well when you're also posting survival content. So I had to choose. Do I stick with my survival content that I love, or do I stick with Treasure Wars content? I ended up picking survival because Treasure Wars just makes me angry, and survival is just something that I just love so much. So yeah, June there was a channel update video, and I said, no more Treasure Wars or Hive videos at all. Which, I'm very glad I went with that. I don't think this channel would have lasted 2 more months from then if I stuck with Treasure Wars. It wouldn't be good at all. And by the way, episode 7 of my Let's Play happened sometime in June, and that was the first time that I made a good thumbnail. That's right. Take your time on thumbnails, because they can make such a big difference. Not everyone can be like Etho and just use a thumbnail that's not edited whatsoever. These days, you gotta make a somewhat decent thumbnail. But then we go to late June. I got a Blue Yeti mic, the mic that I'm using right here, right now, and that is just changed everything. The audio quality is so much better on these videos compared to what it was before, and this is probably what I'm going to be using for a very, very long time until I decide to buy something better. But a bad thing about the Blue Yeti mic, and actually a bad thing of Xbox and Microsoft, is that the Blue Yeti mic, it can plug into my Xbox, but it doesn't get any audio registered into it, which I looked it up. That is Microsoft's fault, because it is a jerk. Awful, 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 awful. Now we move to July 2024. I found out Xbox clips, they work now. Let's go. That meant every time I wanted to record something, I didn't have to, stream to get it. I could actually get it while, not having to commit 2 hours to a live stream. It was awesome. Then 2024 of... What is this? What did I write here? September 23rd. Sorry, I have really bad handwriting, by the way. 2024, I started the Blue Realm, and we're getting some really recent stuff. The Blue SMP started, and it's mostly live streamed, by the way. You can join. There's a link to a Discord. I might put it down in this video, but there's a link to it, and you can join. But now we go to October 2024. I found a workaround to get this Blue Yeti mic to work on the Xbox, which meant I could use it on the live streams. It was a whole bunch of cords and stupid stuff that I had to buy. It ended up costing me like $40. By the way, on this YouTube channel, which has made no money. This isn't me complaining. I just want to say how stupid I am. No, not stupid. I don't know how obsessive I am with making the quality better. That I've probably spent maybe around $100 to $150 on this YouTube channel. Which I don't know if that's a lot, but to me, it kind of is. But anyways, that was kind of the last thing that I've really improved on, is that in October. Now we go to the future, and I have some exciting news. This is probably one of the most exciting parts of this video. I told my parents about the YouTube channel, because I had to, pretty much. My mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I said, oh, a really nice laptop. She said, why? Well, I said, because so you just want a laptop because you want one. Then I had to explain to her, no, it's because I have a YouTube channel and make editing so much easier. Then she said something absolutely mind-blowing. I couldn't believe it. She said, oh, well, I'll just get you a PC then. That'll be way better. I can't tell you, my jaw dropped so far. I could not believe it. I was like, oh, you don't have to do that. You really don't. It'd be so expensive. Thankfully, though, my parents are both in a good place right now with money-wise, So, I talked to my dad about it, and he said he'll get me a desk. Which means, this whole YouTube setup's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better. This will probably be happening around after Christmas at some point. I got to figure everything out. But this means so many different things. I have a list of a couple things right here. More live recordings, more live reactions, which is awesome. Easier editing, which can mean more videos, hopefully. Better quality, which is fantastic. Better editing quality, better voice quality, management and all that. Better live streams. If you're a part of the streams could be getting better after Christmas. And something I'm really excited about, I'm more likely to collab. Right now, if I want to collab with people in my community, other YouTubers or something, it's going to be really, really annoying and stupid and just bad quality all around. But after I get a PC, it'd be great. Who knows what the future could behold if I could do some more collabs or any collabs. I haven't collabed ever. Now, this does bring a question. I know some of you were wondering, maybe. If I have a PC, will I switch over to Java? And to answer that, no, I'm not switching to Java. I'm here on Bedrock for good. I am not meaning to take any shots at anyone at all, but there's just not that many Bedrock YouTubers that are, making quality content. Not saying that my content's amazing, but you just look. I can name a couple. There is good Bedrock YouTubers out there. Do not get me wrong. There's quite a few, but just not as many as Java. I can name a couple: IBX Toy Cat, Silent Whisperer, but so many of the Bedrock videos these days are tutorials and stuff, or like update stuff. I want to give some more Let's Play attention and like fun moment attention to the Bedrock scene. So yeah, I will continue playing on Bedrock, and Bedrock's just something I'm more familiar with. I'm thinking about not even switching to keyboard and mouse and just sticking with my controller. That's a maybe, but you know, I might just stick with the controller, I don't know. I'm just way more comfortable with it. But yeah, the future's looking bright, it really is. And I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you all enjoyed this little talking moment. I did not mean for it to go this long, but it has. So I hope you didn't drive you crazy or anything. And if you're a new viewer, maybe stick around. Stick around. We got good stuff coming. But let's get back to the normal video stuff, all right? Thank you all for the 100 subs, by the way. It is crazy how relaxing mining can be when you're sick. It really, really is. We have 36 diamond ores, and hopefully, when we mine this all up, it will turn out to be enough diamonds to fill in the thing. So thank goodness we had 12 diamonds left over, or else I'd have no diamonds whatsoever. But this has turned out to be 11 diamond blocks. It's 99 diamonds, and then 1 diamond extra, and that will get us the 100 diamonds for 100 subscribers that we can now place down right here. And by the way, I will be updating it every 100, but I probably won't make a huge deal out of it, like for 200, 300, 400, and so on. You know, I'm not going to be going all crazy every 100 subs, but here it is right there. Obviously the pile looks a little pathetic right now, but it'll grow, guys. It might take a while to grow, but it will grow. This is kind of a nice way to just look and see how well we are doing. I like it. This would be a fun way to track, not really track, but just to watch it go up slowly. Every 100 I will update it. Now I may not be able to be very much on top of it if all of a sudden I just get like 2,000 subscribers. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I have thought about the off chance. I'm not gonna go out and mine 2,000 diamonds in one go, because I want to make other videos and I have a life, you know? That's ridiculous. But if we're going to be growing the way that we are, and I'm fine, totally fine with the way we're growing, 100 subscribers every couple of months, you know, then we'll continue with this, you know? And just watch this pile get bigger and bigger. Now it's time for one of the things I've been looking forward to do every 10 episodes. So we have these signs right here. These signs down here are from the first 10 episodes. Inside days played, subs, Twitch follows, the amount of diamonds I have at the time. It's now time to do the same thing, but for 11 through 20. So let's see how it compares. And before we do that, Tower of Awesome People, thank you for the comments in the last video. Bob, NickwoXOX, I don't know, NickwoXOX, Black, HD, BJD, thank you for the comments. Sorry if I messed up your name, I'm not amazing with names. If you want in on this episode right here, make sure you comment down below, and then you will be in the Tower of the Awesome People. And there's rules down in the description on everything. Now for this, days played. Guys, we have hit 1,000 days played, which is crazy. Someone mentioned that I should have celebrated last episode. I did want to. I wanted to celebrate right as we hit 1,000, but I was so entranced on the village project that I just completely forgot about the days played number. So it was like day 1004 by the time that it was there. I was like, oh shoot, no. And then I decided not to do anything crazy. But yeah, I have decided though, at 10,000 days played, I want to do a world tour. Like maybe like every 10,000 days, we do like a massive world tour. Right now, there's not a ton to really show off, but like when we hit 10,000, there's gonna be so much to show, and we'll need a tour for all the new people, you know? So that is something I've decided to do when we hit 10,000. It shouldn't take too long. Now, for subscribers. Now, at the making of this video, we have 103 subscribers, which is awesome. We went over 100, which is crazy. We have 50 more than last time. And by the way, when we started this series, I think we had maybe 15 to 20 subscribers already. So we have gotten more subscribers from episode 11 through 20 than we did in 1 through 10, which is amazing. Then we move on to Twitch follows. 37. The Twitch community is growing. I love it. I love it. I love hanging out with you guys on Twitch. And here's the usual plug. The Blue Guy 417 on Twitch. Go there. We hang out 3 times a week, usually, on the Let's Play and on the Blue SMP. But now we move to how many diamonds do we have by the end of the 10 episodes? And we keep on doing all these mega diamond projects that just take so many diamonds. That took 100 of my diamonds right there. This tower, which we made on episode 10, took, I don't even know, over 1,000 diamonds. We ended up with 5 diamonds at the end of episode 10. And now, episode 20, we have 12 diamonds. So that is an improvement. Let's go. 12 diamonds to our name. Really not that much. Kind of pathetic, but you know, whatever. We just use so many diamonds. So many. This little area probably has over 1,500 diamonds in it, maybe. I'm not too sure. I forget how many diamond blocks I used on that building. But I have one more special thing to show in this episode. I feel like this is starting to be like a me episode, but that's really showing how much I feel like I've talked about myself, which I'm starting to get tired of it. But anyways, we have a goal, subscriber thing, whatever you want to call it, which means at 500 subscribers, we will do a desk tour setup. By the time we hit that, I will have a full-on desk and everything. And if you're curious how I make the stuff, at 500 subscribers, I will show it off and everything, which means, yeah, you won't see my face though, because at 750 we won't do anything crazy, but at 1,000 subscribers, people, I will do a face reveal. Believe it or not, I've had plans or ideas of like, oh, this would be so funny if I were to make like an IRL bit of me doing something or something, or like, I don't know, like IRL stuff. It'd be so much fun, but I'm not ready to show off my face yet. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not too sure about showing off my face, but maybe 1,000 subscribers might convince me a little bit more. But that is a huge goal, and that will probably be a very, very long time, thankfully for me. But yeah, I've enjoyed making this episode, by the way, guys. Personally, I feel like I've talked about myself way too much. I'm kind of glad it's over, also. This is the most I've ever, like, talked about the channel and stuff and been very transparent. Honestly, I think this is the most transparent I've ever been on the YouTube channel ever. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and did not get annoyed by my voice, as this is also looking like it's going to be the longest video on my channel. Over 30 minutes. It's crazy. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, sub, do all the things. I love you all. Have a great rest of your week. Peace out.